When did you start tattooing?
Started tattooing in 1978.
And what made you want to be a tattoo artist?
I was working in a garage of a night time. I was an apprentice panel beater working on cars, and the money was really poor, so I used to work 2 nights a week in a self-service garage, and I used to sit there and doodle, drawing, and a guy came in who was a tattooist and said, "Oh, they're good drawings. I'm looking for someone to give me a hand on a Saturday and a Sunday. Do you fancy coming and helping me?" And that's how I started. Yes, when there's lots of writing involved, there's been misspelt tattoos, but that's inevitable. Where there's a human involved over a computer, there's always going to be that. But it's easily rectified. You can usually get over it.
And do you do tattoo removals?
We do, yes. It's something we've been doing since 2010.
Okay.
Quite successfully.
And what's the sort of ratio of removal to...
Very small at this time.
Okay.
But it will get bigger.
Yeah.
It will get
Okay. What is your favourite thing about your job?
The freedom, really. It's quite hard work. I used to do a lot of long hours, but obviously now my sons work here, I make sure everything's running smoothly, and then I usually scoot off by about 4:30.
Proper family business.
Yes, it is.
That's nice. Do you think there's a bit of like a taboo around tattoos, or is it changing, like a stereotype?
It's changed so much. I mean, you know, back when I was 19, tattooing wasn't really mentioned. It was like a bad boy thing. It might be like a relation that had been in the army or the navy, had gone out and got drunk and had a tattoo. You never ever found anyone saying, "Oh yeah, I had a tattoo because I really liked it." It was always, "Oh yeah, I got this tattoo done because I was really pissed and ended up in a tattoo studio." Yeah. So I don't know what makes you want to have a tattoo. It must be the sort of like the tribesman in us all coming out, tribeswoman in us coming out. It's just become so mainstream now. Yeah. A lot of it is the internet and YouTube and stuff like that showing things. The mysticism of tattooing has gone. People come in here telling me what groupings of needles I'm going to use, and am I doing water shading on them, and they know far more. Yeah.
What is the most popular piercing, would you say, people come in for?
Belly button.
Belly button.
It goes through stages. I mean, nipple, I suppose, at the moment has probably taken over from belly buttons, but
I bet
over the years the belly button has been the most popular all the time. Yeah. At the moment, nipples are popular.
Yeah. Okay, so my last question for you is, what is one thing that you would tell your 19-year-old self?
I never thought I would end up in a studio like this. It's quite big, and just with a lot of hard work and dedication, having a bit of drive, you can do it. I never ever thought tattooing, I mean, back in when I was 19, you would never see a famous person, a sportsman, anyone in the public eye, you would never see a tattoo on them. You just wouldn't. Yeah. I remember Sean Connery, who was James Bond, he had a couple of tattoos on his arms that you can still see. They're really old ones, and he was the only person I could think of that was actually on the TV that had a tattoo.